me. Hello, love, cat, dog. The camera, Sunny, PC, harmonic mind, answer. Alright, I have no idea what that was. Good morning. Or good evening for some, but good morning from me. I am so tired. It's good nighttime. Get on tired? Hey, but how? No. No, I don't think I will. Hey, Duskblight. I'm sitting here thinking of a conversation, but I am so tired. I am so sleepy. The movie was fun, but I kind of regret staying up. The surcharge ending MBS spoiled the event. Oh yeah, that's what I've heard. I watched like half of it, but like I put it on the TV in the morning while I was getting ready for work, so like I did not get to see the end, which it's good apparently. Get on sleep if only I could. But yeah, it seems like it's good that I wasn't paying attention to the video. When are we getting the Irma event anyway? I tried to get to sleep early, then suddenly it was 1 a.m. Let's go! I've been awake for like 3 hours now, so I'm just like, yay! Whoa! Oh god. Once I eat breakfast, I'll be fine, right? Yes, absolutely. Trust. Was late to work, now. But yeah, I'd been progressing on the band very slowly. I need to actually progress this weekend. I mean, I've been skipping everything, so it's my first time reading it on a stream. But I need to progress so I can finish it before it goes away. Had like 3 hours of sleep, and here we are. Let's go. What's up with today? That we're all just doing great. Woo. Hey, son. Estamos joya. Foxes do the thing. Alright, let me... I'm just going through my dailies in Neural Cloud before I forget. because oh god, I am so tired. Anyway, I usually wait until like an hour into a stream, but I'm gonna do it right away because otherwise I'll probably forget. Gonna be gifting the memberships. Oh wait, no, I need to do it for. I need to do it from my actual stream link. Close, open. I'm doing so well. Membership gifting. Let's go. There they go. Who are the winners this month? Harmonic Minor, my son, Mr. Muggy, and Sonny, and Kurtzman. Congratulations on winning the lottery. Let's go. Welcome everyone to EMIBots. Use up all your luck. Yeah, and tomorrow remind me of the same thing to give out the other 5. Unfortunately, I don't think I'll do a membership stream this month because the month is almost over, but I'll try to I'll try to make up for it with I don't know, cat pictures maybe. Maybe you'll get more cat pictures or cat videos. There's a few shorts available about my cat if you wanna go check those out. I'm totally not using my cat for content. I want to see Riggy again. She was biting me this morning. I don't know. I don't know what's wrong with her. She starts going crazy and then she bites me. You probably did something to her. I hadn't done anything to her other than feed her and give her love. Poor starving baby. She just ate. I don't know, sometimes she just likes to start meowing, calling for attention, and then you go and give her attention, and then she swipes at you, and I'm just like, what do you want? Reggie Spraggy? No, she's neutered, so she cannot. She's unable to. I bet she hasn't been fed in less than minutes. She started meowing at me sometimes to like take her out, but then I take her out and she gets scared of like everything. For more cat content. Hey, thank you. Thank you for the member chat. The outside world. But yeah, she started meowing at me to go out. What was I saying? Sorry, I got distracted reading I'm going through my thingies here, doing my dailies, see what I unlocked. I got distracted reading something, and now I'm just like, what was I saying? Oh yeah, she'll start meowing and for me to take her out, and then I go through all the process of like putting her harness on her, and like putting on shoes, and like getting ready, sometimes changing clothes to like get ready to go out, decent clothes to like be on the street, and I go through all that trouble, and then I take her out and she wants to go back in instantly. But anyway, I don't have a time limit today because my sister is going out with a friend after work. I mean, they're going to her place to have dinner, but I mean, they work at the same place, so she's gonna drive her, so I don't need to go pick her up. But again, I don't know how long I'll go for. One, because I'm tired. Two, because in my trying to voice Okabe, it is an experience. Little Tupac throw my PC headphones to the floor now. She used to do that, but then she stopped. Let me see, where were we? I have it written here. We read up to part 5. I hear only one side? Oh no, that's the worst. I hate when my headphones break, but like they only work on one side. It's like the worst thing ever. Why don't you just break entirely? Because then you're torn in between, like, it kind of works, but also it really doesn't. And I don't know, it's really uncomfortable. It's really weird. Okay, so yeah, we were right on the first jump. Dog bit the other piece of my earphones now. That used to happen to me a lot, but only because I used to buy like super cheap headphones, the ones that you find on the street that are like knockoff Beats. And after a while, they will just die on one side. I even learned to fix headphones, so I could fix them myself. And like I will use the headphones until they were like falling to pieces, and then I'll be like, okay, time to buy another one. Now that I live in a first world country, when my headphones break, I just go to the store and buy another. When it's broken off the contact with the port. Oh yeah, that is really common. Yeah, that used to happen a lot. That's what I knew how to fix. I still use wires on the second week, only one side only works. Yeah. I prefer wired most of the time, but like I have Bluetooth ones for my cell phone, so I can listen to while I do other things, and also because my cell phone doesn't have a headphone jack anymore. You know, like all companies got rid of headphone jacks nowadays. Disculpa, primer mundo. El que puede, puede. And the connection to the band, try repairing it, but they fell apart again now. Or... I will never forget them for taking my headphone jack from me. Truly. Truly. Now every time I buy something and it's just like, it doesn't have a headphone jack. And I'm just like, why? So happy console controllers still come with it. So I'm not sure. I think for Xbox you need a special one. Because I tried connecting my headphones to the Xbox controller at one point and it didn't work. And my Chinese phone brand wants me to use a Type-C earphone or a Bluetooth earphones to use it on my phone. Oh yeah. I think they use a special connector. So for the Xbox I have the Bluetooth ones. They last long though. If there's something that Xbox has over PlayStation, on my experience, is battery life. I swear to God, the controller just never discharges. Like when I was playing Betrayal, no, I took this off. So we played like 4 days in a row for like 10 to 12 hours. And I never had to charge my controller once. But anyway, let me just quickly check Discord. I always check to see I don't have any important message. Okay, we're good. So let's jump onto the game, shall we? Woo! Sorry if I sound excited. I am very excited to continue. I'm just very tired. I'm just very sleepy. My Limina Foxcat can't be this Chuuni. Oh yeah, PCU said that. The next big seller in Microsoft. It's time to be a Chuuni. So yeah, last time we're up to here, part 5. In which they're like, oh, we're gonna send the email to the past. You know, to tell Antonina how to fix the computer. And I'm sure that will not have any lasting consequences in the timeline. And then there's a jump. If you see there's three timelines. There's more timelines. So far there's 3 timelines. I don't think I've gotten to I haven't gotten to any else. Oh no, I did get to a 4th timeline. So like I have read up to like here, I think. And after that, everything else I've just done skipping just to progress. Last time on DBZ. So last time on the Steins Gate collab, So basically, Okabe and friends got transported to Magrasea due to regular size adventure VN shenanigans. Don't question it too much. It's just science. Believe it. And for those that don't know, Steins Gate, it's basically a story of like a group of guys, a group of friends that sort of accidentally discover a way to send text messages to the past. And then the story kind of just evolves from there. So yeah, they got transported to Magrasea and they were looking. They find Okabe first, then Kurisu, and they're kind of looking for everyone else. And they find Daru gaming with Antonina, but her computer breaks down, and it turns out that she was using the wrong motherboard because it's a very old computer. Remember that we are here in 2050 something, 2054. I mean, we are in 2062, but they got disconnected on 2054, I believe. So they haven't really gotten any updates from the real world since then. But even then, you know, either way, it's way past 2010, which is when Steins Gate takes place. So Antonina has like a 2010 computer and it's like an antique PC. And yeah, they were like, okay, we're gonna send a email to the past to tell you, you know, so you know which motherboard to use and properly fix the computer. And that's where we left off. And Antonina told some secret to Okabe, so, you know, she will know that they actually traveled through time, because she was like, ain't no way time travel is a thing. Also remember, show is 53. Yes, it does not come into play here, but remember. Never forget. But yeah, that's pretty much it. And again, for those that don't know, Steins Gate is just a group of quote-unquote friends. So the intro of Steins Gate starts, as I said, it's just this guy, this Chuuni guy with his friend, and they go to like a science convention because he's really into time machines, and there was some guy giving a time machine speech. And then a bunch of shit happens. A girl dies, and our main guy finds her like bleeding out. So then he randomly sends a text message to his friend. Unknown to him, his friend was testing the microwave that they modified. That actually it is what helps them send emails to the past. Don't ask questions. Then that is how they discover. That's how they discover it, because like he was messing around with it. So he had his phone connected to this microwave. And main guy, Okabe, sends a text being like, yo, they just killed this girl here. And then like everything changes. And then he runs into the girl that he just saw dead on the floor. And he's like, huh? And then the entire plot devolves from there. You know, they mess around and then they find out. They literally mess around and find out. TLDR. But here in the collab, they were still in the messing around phase. They haven't still found out. So they're just sending text to the past like it's nothing, you know. With like minimal worry. At some points they're like, oh, should we be worried about this? And they're like, ah, no, it's fine. But I'm pretty sure they will find out as well. So yeah, it's solid science, promise. Yes, absolutely. has to do with like black holes and things. So yeah, totally real. Nothing bad will happen 100%. Yes, what could possibly go wrong? So yeah, as I said, we just made a jump from there to here. This is a stage, but should have a story. Yes, it has story replay. So this is shift in the words unitary matrix. Let's read part 1. Amidst the darkness, light appears. It resolves into countless points which rain down like marbles and bounce back up, bringing color back into my vision. Oh. My head feels like it's about to explode. With my hand on my forehead, I slowly open my eyes. Is this the other world line? In that case, show me your changed face, oh world. Now we're back into the super epic battle of the century. It all has to do with micro black holes and stuff on the particle collider and Sweden and CERN. Yeah, exactly, yeah. You know, very simple stuff.
How about this? Super move, a hyper geyser.
Whoa, that was close.
What? How do you even manage to dodge that? That's so cheap.
Yeah, that was nearly game over for me. Don't lose your cool, Anatan. I love Daru. He's a pair, but like he's so funny. Just in case Saki William. Yeah, somehow it's also William's fault. Looks like Daru and green-haired Lolly are playing Street Fracas 51. I still can't get over the name Street Fracas. I look around. My surroundings have gone from the FGL to the electronics store. For a moment, I think that time has turned backward, but that's impossible. I glance at the time on the system display. It's almost the same as the time when the D-mail was sent, 1615. In that case, what exactly had taken place? You're wide open, Anatan. Take my raving storm. Raving storm.
Like hell, I'm going to let you follow up on that.
Whoa, well done, Anatan. Both parties' HP bars are depleted. Not sure if there's enough left for one more punch. I won't hold back anymore from now on.
Told you, my name is Antonina. Oh crap!
Looks like their showdown has reached its climax. Considering their death to all outsiders now, I might as well wait until the game ends before asking them for details.
I got a read on your patterns. Let's settle this once and for all.
Oh, you run! They're so into it. Racing, Daru. No, he does it on purpose. And then they have an epic battle of epical proportions and Street Fracas 51. And this is how it ends. Alright, I won!
I can't believe it. I actually lost.
Ocarine, did you see that just now? I won! Yes, but did you really need to fist bump so excitedly? You want to talk, Ocarine? All you did was stand there and watch. That was a really tough battle. After 4 hours of intense battle, things finally ended in great success for me.
What do you mean great success? I just got careless. Still, to the victor go the spoils. I have to admit, you are better than me.
I sense that something is amiss. 4 hours? How is that possible? Before I can further ponder the matter, I suddenly hear a familiar voice.
Daru-kun, Anna-chan, have you finished your showdown yet?
Mayuri? Mayuri wasn't here before, by the way.
Doo-doo-doo! Huh? Ocarine, why do you look so shocked? Did something happen?
So yeah, Mayuri wasn't there yet. The ones they had found were Okabe, Kurisu, and Daru. So we go to more story. B part 1, so we're in B timeline. A coincidental, erroneous, yet entirely expected betrayal. Even the smallest change often brings an unexpected outcome. Characters voiced by Hanakana are usually the best. Yeah, she has such a range. I'm like, it's amazing. Sorry, I'm looking at Reggie. What do you mean there's still some? I read this. What? Okay, I read everything, so I don't know what this is talking about. Let's just go. At the Oasis, inside the electronics store.
Huh? Why do you look so shocked, Ocarine? Did something happen? Ah, Mayushi knows. Are you hungry, Ocarine? When Mayushi crossed over, Mayushi was holding a bag of juicy chicken number 1. Come have some too, Ocarine.
Mayuri! I grab the shoulders of the black-haired girl before me and carefully size her up to ensure this is not an illusion.
What's wrong, Ocarine? Mayushi's here. Mayushi isn't going anywhere.
Mayuri, I'm glad you're okay.
Herb.
Anatan, could you look at me and say that again? It is then that I realize my faux pas. In order to resolve this misunderstanding, I quickly let go of her. Ahem! I was simply showing concern for Labman. And now for something completely different. Mayuri, how did you get here?
Huh? Do you remember, Ocarine? During the lab party, Mayushi fell asleep after that flash of light. By the time Mayushi woke up, Mayushi was in an unfamiliar place. There was nobody around and Mayushi was so scared. Mayushi couldn't find anyone, and Mayushi couldn't call them either. It was so scary. In the end, Mayushi had to shout everyone's name while walking towards the nearest buildings that Mayushi could see. Ocarine, you weren't listening to what Mayushi was saying, were you? It's great that Kurisu-chan is nearby. If it were just Mayushi.
Christina did?
Yeah. After that, we headed toward the Oasis, and shortly after that, we ran into a field team on the outskirts of the sector. Didn't we just talk about all this? We spoke to them, and they brought us to the future gadget lab, where we saw Persicaria-san pinning you to the ground after you said something weird. It took a lot of work to clear up the misunderstanding, and after we explained the situation to the professor, we came here to see Hashira gaming with Anna-san, though I didn't expect them to take so long.
Kurisu's and Mayuri's description is slightly different from what I remember, but on the whole, things ended up the same way. Apart from Mayuri showing up. No, it's okay as long as Mayuri is fine. Right now, there's something more important that I need to verify. Hey, that green-haired lolly over there!
Huh?
How what? Do you see any other green-haired lollies around here? Tell me, how's that antique PC of yours?
What do you mean, how is it?
It didn't spark or blue screen or anything, right?
That's a weird question to ask. It freezes up from time to time, but it runs fine apart from that. I just use it to play a match against Daru and it's standing by over there right now.
Moo.
Mo?
It seems the email worked. Oh, green-haired lolly, how will you thank me for this? Don't stinge on your praise. Feel free to lavish your gratitude upon me.
Professor, are you psychological evaluation on this comrade of yours? The email. Wait a minute. Okabe, are you saying you came from another world line? Huh?
In response to the above question, yes, I did come from another world line.
So you crossed over with Hero Gadget number 99 by sending an email? It's definitely a good story. You deserve praise for it. So you think so too?
That was just someone time traveling? Yeah, exactly. Oh, green-haired lolly, I knew you said that. That's why I have 2 pieces of evidence ready. Now listen up. First, I know you received an anonymous mail message half a day ago telling you how to fix that antique PC.
I told lots of people about that long ago. It wouldn't be strange for you to have heard of it.
And secondly, green-haired lolly,
call me that again and I'll...
You secretly call this tiny Entropy Kuruko.
Eh?
I can't believe that's your secret.
Kuruko? Where have I heard that name before?
Oh, isn't that...
Ah! It's the professor's name!
There it is, the world-ending secret.
Beanpole leaning close.
Huh? Oh, okay.
So... about that diminutive entropic. Only very rarely, really rarely, do I call it with another name. I call it Kuruko.
Huh? Kuruko? Wait, isn't that my comrade's name?
Yeah.
I didn't expect you to do such a thing, green-haired lolly.
Shut up. Make sure you never, ever tell anyone about this. If you do, I will delete your very existence from this world.
Oh. Our senior security assistant. Yeah.
That's impossible. This dummy Beanpole must have gotten it wrong.
Haha. That's a secret that you from the other timeline told me. There's no way it could be wrong.
Then I must have lied to you. Case closed. Kiki! Quit playing along with him. Come here, little fella. Come here, little fella. He? Come here, Kuruko. Kiki!
It responds to it! The minute of Entropy clearly responds to that name. You can't deny it now. Can you, green-haired lolly? There is a complex look on her face that I can't interpret.
I believe what you're saying is true. Now, can you give me some time to be alone? What? Anna-chan's ears turn super red.
Oh, this is Anaton's super rare Dere side. Fucking Daru.
Everyone's named pets like that before. Don't worry about it, Anna-san. I wish I could forget this. Wasn't me from the other warline an idiot? Why would she tell you something like this? Also you, Professor. Quit laughing in such a gross way. Do you want me to beat those memories out of your head?
In any case, I believe there is conclusive evidence for the existence of warlines.
I am compelled to agree.
Now show me your gratitude, oh green-haired lolly.
Mr. Rintaro Okabe, didn't me from the previous warline tell you that anyone leaking this secret will be mercilessly erased from existence?
Come to think of it, she did.
The same thing applies here too, you know. Now then, if you went to all this trouble to cross a word line just to have me believe this theory, tell me, what do you want me to do?
Thank you so much. Now then. Gorgle. Who's gorgling? In that case, I'll... More gorgling. Dude, will you mind not interrupting me with weird noises? Even more gargling. I sigh and then turn around to lecture the gorgler in question. What's with all of you? Everyone is looking at the same place. I follow their gazes and soon arrive at the source of the gorgling. It is Daru, or more precisely, it is the anguished cries of his belly. Tihi? Tihi, my freaking ass! Why the hell are you even going tihi during an awkward moment like this? But I'm so hungry. It's not like I can help it, right? Gaming totally burns up my energy.
Daru, I got some juicy chicken number 1 here. Mayushi will help you warm it up.
I'm saved! Oh yes, Mayushi. When you serve it, can you say, "Here you go, master"? You never learn, do you? Also, did you have pizza before coming to the Oasis? Oh, that stuff got converted into my energy bar and depleted several hours ago during our showdown.
That was a good battle.
Their words remind me of the feeling of foreboding I had earlier, regarding the time taken. More than 4 hours? You're not exaggerating, are you? It's true! Were you watching us play, Ocarine? Yes. According to your character backstory, you don't remember anything before the warline shift. According to your character backstory. It's not a backstory, it's objective history. Wait a minute. You said I was watching you play. Does that mean I was here all this time? Yup. Around an hour into Anatan's battle with me, you, Makisashi, Mayushi, and the professor all entered the store. We were battling, but I'm sure about that.
Hehe. After that, Mayushi got tired and fell asleep. Otherwise, we could have gone to find the others while they were battling.
Don't worry, we'll track everyone else's signals to the Oasis, so they should be safe. Plus, since everyone's tired, it's probably a good chance for us all to get some rest. Everyone else's responses confirm Daru's statement. I check the time again. It is now 4:25 PM. If I had arrived 3 hours or so ago, I should have gone to this place around 1 PM. I remember the conversation between the assistant and green-haired lolly.
Ana-san, do you remember when you finished building the vintage PC? It was close to when you guys crossed over to the Oasis, around 1:30 PM or so. And it's 4:10 PM now, so almost 3 hours ago.
That means 3 hours ago I shouldn't have crossed over to the Oasis yet. So, how could I have watched Daru and green-haired lolly playing their game? Does this mean that Dimmel caused a shift along the time axis as well? Oh, comrade, I would like to confirm one thing. When did we cross over to the Oasis? The future guided lab created a tremor in the oasis around 10:30 am. And in the previous world line, we crossed over to the oasis around 1:30 pm. But how? How did we end up crossing over 3 hours earlier? So the email managed to influence our crossover time too. Truly amazing. I find it hard to believe, yes. However, my reading Steiner can't be wrong. From my memories of the previous war line, we only just entered the electronics store. After quickly exchanging information about the local conditions, we, namely you, me, Daru, my comrade, and green-haired Lolly, went back to the lab and sent an email. This entire process took around half an hour.
Huh? What about Mayushi? Was Mayushi there?
In the previous war line, you did not meet the assistant and she came to the lab by herself.
Yeah? So that's what happened.
Oh, Karin, did you remember wrongly? After all, it was only 3 hours. Maybe you fell asleep while Anatan and myself were battling. That's impossible! I think Okarin's statement is trustworthy. While I clearly remember you crossing over around 10:30 am, I have a vague impression of you crossing over at 1:30 pm too. Could it be a reading Steiner? Comrade of mine, do you remember what happened in the previous war line? Unfortunately, I don't have clear memories of it. All I have is a sense of déjà vu when you brought it up. My comrade suddenly grasped her forehead. They seemed to be having a headache. Are you alright, my comrade? Are you awakening your observer's demon eye too? No, I just want to organize what we know right now. Oh no, the Chuuni is contagious. Okabe sent a email and entered the present timeline. This brought the entire crossing over forward by 3 hours. And the content of the email was sent to Antonina of the past, telling her the right way to put the antique PC together. That's right, I received an email earlier tonight saying use 790C for vintage PC motherboard. At the time, I thought someone had sent the message I posted in that weird @channel forum. Now that I think about it, it's definitely weird. I will never have posted my personal email address on a shady forum like that. Wait, Anasan, did you say @channel? By which I mean @channel. I've been wondering for a while now, but are you an @channeler assistant of mine? What? What nonsense are you talking about? Do you think I wouldn't know what a channel is? There's no way I'd go on some anonymous text forum for otakus only, and I certainly wouldn't reply to interesting topics there. Oh, assistant, what shame is there in admitting you browse @channel? I too browse the things which interest me there. Is that a 4chan ref? Yeah. I think it's... I don't know if it's 4chan or 2chan in Japan. But yeah, it's one of those. It is 2chan for them, right? Yeah. .4chan is based originally on 2chan, the JP equivalent. Okay, so yeah, it is 2chan. So yeah, they just call it @channel or @ch for short. I don't know how they pronounce that. But probably they say @chan. 4chan is the gaijin version. I see. I always wonder. I didn't know it came. I didn't know it was based on the Japanese one. But yeah, it is a 2chan reference. They browse 2chan there. As a sign of magnanimity, I shall tell you that my handle there is my real name, Hoinkioma. Same level of dumpster fire also. Yeah, that's why... Remember there was a conversation in the forum in that whole section with Antonina reading the forum. That was at a channel from the Saints Gate. And you saw the kind of commenters there. I've never had to read the R word so many times in a row. So yeah, very, very true to real life, I think. It's 2chan, it's 4chan in the US, because everything bigger in Texas, I see. That makes absolute sense. As a sign of magnanimity, I shall tell you that my handle there is my real name, Hoinkioma.
Oh, I knew that long ago. Hang on. So, from what you're saying, this ad channel is essentially a message board in your world?
See, here it is.
Ad channel. So it's a forum. It's got a pretty old school design. And do you think there were people in other sectors with the same interests as me? More importantly, these numbers represent the date and time of these posts, right? Which means all of these posts are from 2010, aren't they? And the replies keep coming in. Is this some kind of simulated real-time update based on existing data? Or are these users agents from our sector?
That was when Antonina stumbled upon the forum.
Is this the forum you're talking about?
Green-haired lolly brings up a web address in a search bar on her screen. Oh, I didn't know they had a channel here too.
Anna-san, how did you learn about this forum? I regularly sweep all the websites accessed by the Oasis to ensure its security. This website suddenly came up and I was interested by the post dating back from 2010, so I asked about how to fix that vintage PC.
Come to think of it, I kind of remember something like that. Yeah, they interacted.
Hmm? Anna-san, were you network security helper? Hang on, don't just reveal my handle like that.
Incidentally, my ad ID is Hoin.
You just told me that. In any case, when the vintage PC was running for a bit, I managed to log onto ad channel, but the connection soon broke. It was only today when it...
Green-haired lolly suddenly stops, then looks at my comrade. My comrade looks back and nods. Truly a lot of communication going on here. Upon seeing the look in my comrade's eyes, Green-haired lolly walks over to a corner of the electronics store. Did you realize something, my comrade?
I want to conduct an experiment. I hope you'll cooperate with me. Hoinkioma, can you get onto ad channel now?
Well, I still don't understand what she's getting at. I'll immediately take my phone out and do as she says. Yeah, no problems here. Hey, who's this Kurigohan and Kamehameha fellow? How come they were spamming so many replies? Is something the matter, assistant?
It's nothing. I was just clearing my throat.
Maybe you should get some water or something. He's so stupid. The power of communication between their and handler. Damn.
I said I'm fine.
Anyway, it's good that you can log on. After my comrade confirmed that I log onto the forum, they look in green-haired Lolly's direction. Green-haired Lolly performs a brief operation and then gives my comrade a thumbs up. Damn! Do they communicate by merely looking at each other or what? Okabe, can you still connect to a channel? Didn't I do that just... Huh? Did it just 404 on me? How did you do that?
I know it.
The girl sighed before taking a step to the left and showed me what she was hiding behind herself. Isn't that the antique PC from just now? Oh, wait, are you telling me...
So the antique PC is the link to our world?
Cursed you for stealing my line again, assistant.
You pick up on things fast, Miss Kurisu. After I turned off the antique PC, your connection to a channel was broken. And yes, that's exactly what I experienced earlier.
So you're saying that we crossed over because of it?
No, I think that's only half of the reason. The other half is feature gadget number 99. As for the exact principles for the time axis shift, you use miniature care black holes created by the phone wave to send emails, right?
As expected of future dolls, she understands things quickly. However, there is one thing I need to emphasize. It's the phone wave name subject to change.
Yes, feature gadget number 99 was built based on the phone wave design. Looked like the vintage PC I built ended up connecting to your world via care black holes. And a feature gadget number 99 received the signal my PC sent, which brought you here.
It received a signal? When did that happen?
My guess is that it was the moment right after it was assembled. If you want to ensure it works, then keep the contents of the email within that length. Understood. The content of the email will be U790C for vintage PC motherboard. Is that alright? I couldn't find the problem after working for 3 hours and ended up using the 790B instead.
With Okabe's memories, we now have all the pieces of the puzzle. The demo allowed green-haired Lolly to finish the vintage PC 3 hours ahead of time.
And according to Okabe's and the professor's memories, we ended up crossing over 3 hours early too.
So that's what happened. In that case, that explains everything.
Hang on, there's one question remaining.
What is it, assistant?
Okabe, in the previous war line, Mayuri didn't come with us, right?
Yes.
According to Okabe's description, pretty much everything else in the previous war line happened like it did in this one, apart from the time discrepancy. That means Mayuri should have met me outside the Oasis, even if there was a 3-hour difference. So why...
The assistant's question plunges us into silence once again.
Sorry to interrupt you, but I got an urgent message from Kimie. She said she encountered a suspicious dog while patrolling and ended up fighting them.
Fighting? Were they hurt?
It's hard to explain. I think I shall take you all to the outskirts of the Oasis.
Thank you very much. But we still haven't figured out what happened to Mayuri.
If we can't figure it out, let's forget it for now, okay? Since Mayushi is here, there's no need to worry about Mayushi.
Mayuri finishes up the last morsel of fried chicken and interrupts me before I can voice my concerns.
When did she hit that up? Now all we have to do is find Luka-kun and Faris-chan and we can all go back safely to Akihabara. But... No, you're right, Mayuri. Let's find the others before thinking about this.
Indeed. We need to gather our companions first.
Since you're going to look for them, I'm going to this lab of yours to look at this miraculous crossing over machine. By the way, didn't you invent feature gadget number 99, Miss Kurisu?
Actually, I made it.
You.
Oh, those eyes! Please glare at me more. Despite Daru's looks, he's actually my favorite right arm. A man who can change the world. Daru, you stay behind and fix future gadget number 99 with green-haired lolly.
What do you think, Antonina? I have faith in his technical skills, but I'd rather have someone else stay with me. If he keeps spouting all that weird stuff, it's going to gross me out. Then Mayushi will do it. Mayushi's so tired anyway.
Mayushi, can you say, I'm so tired again, and maybe go, at the end? What were you saying, you dumb pervert? Fucking Daru. Daru!
Alright then, Mayuri and Mr. Hashida will stay, while Okabe and Kurisu will go with me to the outskirts.
Thank you, Professor. Okabe, let's go. Yeah, Daru is like that. Why this is starting to sound like Love and Hope? Oh, you have no idea. I mean, you were there for the Sum of the Stains with Watalon, I think, but I don't know how much you managed to see. But yeah, it's a very Love and Hope-filled story. Now we go to stage 2, Intruder of Resonant Spacetime, right? Yeah. Intruder of Resonant Spacetime. Was our conflict a mistake? It might be, or it might not be. This I think you played with Erika and Kimiya. On the outskirts of the Oasis, some time ago. The anime did the good route. I mean, the true end is it still has a lot of love and hope in between to get to the true end.
Today's patrol is almost over. Fortunately, we did not discover anything out of the ordinary. I heard a building landed in the Oasis several hours ago. I wonder what happened there.
Erika, my beloved. If you're interested, then I'll go check it out with you after this patrol.
You are most kind, Erika-san. Huh?
Russell.
Was it me, or did that bush move just now?
I heard it too. Shh, be careful. Erika cautiously raises her gun, and the pair slowly approach the bush. Swoosh! Who goes there? The bush rustles again. Before Kimiya can react, Erika has already fired in the direction of the sound. However, the expected does not happen. There is a flash of silver light, and Erika's bullet falls to the ground, sliced cleanly in two. All this happens in one fluid stroke, akin to a legendary sword master making their move. Just as the two of them are stunned by this development, the person responsible has already swiftly fled into the distance.
What just happened? Did that person actually cut a bullet in half?
The sinless may travel the world at ease. The sinner will find nowhere to hide. Go contact the professor. Leave catching him to me.
Okay.
And then after the stage, we're having the true visual novel experience by me just reading. The pursuit ends in a standoff, with Erika glaring at the irregular agent hiding behind a building.
Please wait! Please wait! There's been a mistake.
I won't lower my guard, even if you imitate Kimiya's voice.
No, this is my real voice.
Scan complete. Indeed, you are not from the Oasis. In fact, you don't even have a sector of origin. Despite that, the Oasis security detectors didn't go off. It appears that you have not only disguised your voice, but also destroyed your security equipment.
Security equipment? Oh, do you mean like that white device over there? I really don't know what's going on.
If you are truly innocent, then why did you flee?
Hey, Tiger. That's because you're holding something really scary.
Oh, you mean this gun? Fair enough, I'll discard it then. Erica slowly crouches down and lays the gun she's holding onto the ground.
In that case, I'll also...
This is what Erica is waiting for. The moment her opponent lowers his guard, she converts her crouch into a runner's start and dashes close, following up with a quick leg sweep. It's too late! The mysterious figure is caught off guard by this sudden attack, and Erica easily pins them to the ground.
Oh. Ow!
Wait a minute, you're... It is only then that Erica takes a good look at her quarry. After hesitating for a moment, she calls the professor. This is Erica. I've just subdued an irregular agent inside the Oasis. The agent looks like a Japanese shrine maiden? Question mark? Daga otoko da. He's a guy. There we go, but he's a guy. Right, I'm good, right? Yeah. The Feynman diagram's dual nature entity. I love how the names are so ridiculously long. But he's a guy. On the outskirts of the Oasis. Lukaku.
Kiyama-sensei.
For a moment, I am unable to parse the situation in front of me. Luca is currently being pinned to the ground by a woman dressed up like a nun. Beside them, another woman, dressed like a shrine maiden, is standing over the fake sword they gave Lukaku, and doing a shaky thing with a stick over it while muttering to herself. No, calling it a stick would be inaccurate. I'm not sure what it's called, but it's got six-sided paper thingies on the end that rustle as they swing through the air. That shrine maiden seems to be using it to conduct some kind of exorcism. Erika, could you please put the gun down? And Kimia, would you mind putting that ritual of yours on hold for a moment? This Lukaku Shibara is a guest of the Oasis. I'm sure there must be some kind of a misunderstanding here. Upon hearing this, the nun puts down the gun she is holding, and the shrine maiden beside her stops her prayers. Lukaku, are you alright?
Kiyama-sensei.
Lukaku dives into my embrace, eyes brimming with tears and clinging desperately to my sleeve. Surely anyone will be moved by this. But he's a guy.
I'm alright. I was just a little scared just now. I'm so glad to see you and Makisa-san again.
Slender in limbs and body, the very picture of a lovely young girl. But he's a guy.
Kiyama-sensei, where is this place? Where did everyone go just now?
It's a long story. Well, as long as you're okay. I breathe a sigh of relief as I see that Lukaku is fine. Much like the Oasis' own shrine maiden standing up to the side, Lukaku's garments are a perfect fit. But he's a guy.
Since she's a guest of the Oasis, it seems we must apologize for our prior rudeness. My sincerest apologies, Lukaku-san. May I call you that?
Lukaku's face turns red with demure embarrassment as he hears the words of the Oasis Miko. Every movement, every gesture, every fiber of Lukaku's being exudes elegance and femininity. But Lukaku's a guy! Lukaku's face turns even redder as everyone looks at him in shock.
Yes, please call me Luka.
Eh? The shocking revelation. I see. It will say my best to rob you now, Mr. Luka.
It's alright, Erika-san. It's my fault for dressing up like this even though I'm a male.
He's a guy! Professor, could you tell me more about what's going on? What's all this about crossing over? Are these people from another world?
Also, is there really no need to exercise this sword, Professor? After all, Luka-san was calling it a demonic blade or something.
Let's take things one at a time. Kimie, Erika, I think it's time you introduce yourselves.
Greetings, everyone. I am Kimie, Miko of the Oasis. Please feel free to look for me if you need help.
I'm Erika, prison counselor. I handle counseling, the expiation of sins, and intimidation where necessary. all typical jobs of someone dressed as a nun. As a show of courtesy, I too shall introduce myself. Indeed, I am he who spies chaos, who plants...
I'm Kurisu Makise. The dork in the lab coat is Rintaro Okabe. And our friend in the Miko garb is Luka Shibara-kun.
Hey, don't reduce me to a piece of clothing.
Earlier, I received a report about a security detector in the Oasis malfunctioning. Am I right to assume it has something to do with this incident? Indeed. Luka-san was not registered with the Oasis, yet he did not trigger the security detector despite being an agent from outside the sector, so I went to investigate the matter. It will seem the detector was destroyed by artificial means, and I have asked the engineering department to repair it.
Luka-san appeared near the damaged detector, and he seemed suspicious at the time. I decided to subdue him just in case. You attacked Lukaku, didn't you? I apologize for that. Still, there is no need to worry. I used rubber bullets. Why you? How can you trivialize something so dangerous? Remember that this is 2010 Japan. And they're not really used to guns.
I'm fine. I just got a few scratches on my shoulders and legs. It's all thanks to you, Kiyama-sensei. The demon sword Samidari that you gave me protected me.
What? The mood in the air suddenly turns awkward. Lukaku's expression is serious and earnest, as though the 980 yen replica I bought him is an actual demonic blade. But of course, Demon Sword Samidari is a legendary devil vanishing sword. Make sure you cherish it.
So it is both a demonic blade and one that banishes the devils. No wonder it could cut a bullet in half.
What? It could a bullet? You can cut bullets with 980 yen replicas? No, wait. How can humans even cut bullets in the first place?
Huh? Okabe, I mean, Kiyama-sensei, why do you look so shocked? I simply used the Seishin Sanmeskul when I saw the bullet, and then the sword cut it in half. Urushibara-kun, in real life.
Wait a minute. Assistant, allow me to handle this.
Is there a problem, Kiyama-sensei?
You don't know the half of it. However, telling Lukaku that it's just a replica sword and can't cut bullets, no matter what he does at this point in time, will be bad for him. Oh, Lukaku, you did well. You are truly my pride and joy. However, Your skills are not yet mature. Even with the protection of Samidare, cutting bullets with it is highly dangerous. In order to prevent its power from running amok, I must reinforce the bindings upon it. Once you have mastered the Seishin Sanma School, I shall undo them for you. Remember not to do anything so dangerous again. Got that?
Alright. I understand, Okabe. I mean, Kyoma-sensei.
You forgot the password, Lukaku.
You mean Kongalu?
It's Kongru! Ahem. In any case, Lukaku, can you tell me everything that happened to you after you crossed over?
Okay. When I opened my eyes, I was beside a broken device and my back hurt. There was nobody from the lab in sight, so I went looking for you nearby. Then I met Erika-san and Kimiya-san. At first I just wanted to ask them for directions, but then Miss Erika suddenly started shooting at me. A broken device and an aching back. Could it be that you crossed over and landed on the ACES detector? Was this the broken device beside you when you woke up?
Upon seeing the device in the professor's terminal, Luka nods vigorously.
Yes, that's the one. Looked like it was all an accident caused by crossing over.
Help Psy, kangaroo.
Still, the detectors are very sturdy. Is your back alright, Luka-kun? I'm fine. I already checked. My back isn't hurt.
So not only did he cut bullets in half, but he's unhurt even after hitting that detector. Lukaku has hidden dents.
My apologies, Mr. Luka. It was my fault for being rash and assuming you had broken the detector without trying to understand the circumstances. I truly apologize for causing you problems, Luka-kun. I'll treat your wounds right now. It's alright, it wasn't hurt badly. It's all thanks to you, Kima-sensei. Samidare that you gave me protected me.
Luka smiles as he shows the sword off to them.
To think this weapon could actually cut bullets in half. It seems ordinary enough to think it was a devil banishing blade.
Please don't look anymore and you'll find out that it's just a cheap replica sword. Just as I'm thinking that, I hear a crack.
Huh? Samidare's...
The legendary devil banishing blade snaps in half before our eyes. Demon Sword Samidare. Was the strength of his slicing bullets too much for you after all? Rest in peace, my 980 yen. You've done well. Your spirit will forever reside within our hearts.
That's a precious treasure that Okabe... I mean, Kyoma-sensei gave me. Kyoma-sensei, what should I do?
Oh, Lukaku. When we return to Akihabara, I shall buy you... no. I mean, I shall forge you a new blade, so please don't cry anymore.
But even if it were identical, it wouldn't be the same as the original Yoto Samidare. Demon Sword Samidare was more precious to me than anything. After all, it was the first thing that Kyoma-sensei gave me.
Lukaku cradles the broken sword as tears stream down his cheeks.
What do you make of this, Antonina?
My comrade has contacted green-haired Lolly at some point.
It won't work. The sword isn't registered in the ACES databases. I can't fix items or narrow clouds that haven't been backed up. I could make a copy, but... but it just won't be the same. Well, good luck, you guys. Bye.
Thank you, Antonina. The Chuuni is killing me, it's so good. It's so insane. The funniest part is that Lukaku actually believes all this. Oh, you sweet, innocent child. First time hearing mom speak like that. I try my best.
It's okay. Samidar is special. Even if it's broken, I'll still cherish it.
However, his actions are not matching up with his words, because his tears show no sign of stopping. I'm sorry. I don't know how to make it up to you, Mr. Luca. According to prison rules, I should offer up my little finger.
This Kimia shall also do a penance of a 3-month fast, while confined to the shrine grounds and pray for forgiveness every day. No, there's no need for that. It's not your fault, Erika-san, Kimia-san. Everything would have been alright if I hadn't used the Seishin Sanma school back then. I'd rather have been hit by that bullet than let the sword which Kyoma-sensei gave me get broken. It's all my fault. It's okay.
I didn't think Lukaku thought so highly of that sword. Even I can't bear to see these 3 lovely ladies continue reproaching themselves, though Lukaku's a guy. 3 lovely ladies. Technically it was their fault? Yeah, technically it was. But like, Lukaku will never blame someone else. He's just the kind of person that will always blame himself. That's where you're wrong, Lukaku. The past can be changed. I whip out myself when I hold it high. Indeed, with a D-mail, we can change the present situation. I shall create a future where Lukaku is in heart and Samidara is in broken.
Is it really okay to use D-mails like that, Okabe?
Relax, assistant. This D-mail is purely to avoid conflict between Lukaku and the others. Unlike the matter of the antique PC, it won't cause any other incidents this time. And besides, can you bear to watch Lukaku castigate himself?
Please, Makisa-san. The demon Sir Samidare means more to me than my own life. Urushibara-kun.
Poor guy. He's going to fuck around now, but will he find out? We shall see.
Alright, I understand. Honestly, why are you making me out to be the bad guy anyway?
Send me the email then, Okabe. As it turns out, I'm feeling kind of interested in them. If I tell Erika and Kimia of the past that Luca is a guest of the Oasis, we should be able to avoid this conflict. I expected nothing less of you, my comrade. Tell Eri and Kimi Luca is friend. Tell Eri and Kimi Luca is friend. That should work for the contents, right?
That should work. I've already told Hashida and Antonina to make the necessary preparations in the lab.
Indeed. Now we can avoid all this sadness and bloodshed.
They're reporting electrical arcs in the lab. Go ahead, Okabe.
Tudurum. Let us march toward a future where nobody's hurt, my comrade. And as I press the send button, the world before me turns upside down again. I'm so sad that it doesn't play the switching world line animation. Because it does the whole animation just like in the anime and visual novel, with like the numbers and all that. What could possibly go wrong with fucking with time? Clearly nothing. When has anything ever gone wrong when fucking with time in any kind of media? I still can't believe how hot the prof is, both male and female. Truly, yeah. It's actually kind of insane. Alright, so now we go to timeline C, I believe. Oh no, it's B2. B and B2. Okay. Oh no, they are hot again. Because yeah, this was, So B2. Cognitive confusion of the illusory Gestalt. That makes a lot of sense. Yeah, sorry for just wanting to announce finally. Yeah, I saw the news. I'm so happy. I mean, it's not surprising, but it's still, you know, you still get hyped by getting an announcement. Even if you knew it was gonna happen. It's like, yeah, announcement! I'm guessing it will be end of the year. I don't think they'll release it too soon. And it came out in December also in CN, right? Last December. I guess November 2nd. The thing is that I don't know, because I do think I do think that the whole they highlighted the N and the 2. I do think that's very hard copium. Though it was a weird choice to put the 2 as the I, but also that was so funny when you look at it and it says coming soon, but instead of the I in coming, it has a 2. So it's like, yes, that makes perfect sense. A 2 totally looks like an I. Let me cope. It's fine. I'm gonna guess December. I'm like, they're probably gonna release it same time as they did CN. It could have worked as a Roman numeral. Yeah. But no, they used a plain 2. So it literally says, for those that haven't looked at it, it literally says like this. I'm gonna write it. And you're like, yes, that's definitely how an eye looks. Come soon. That's definitely an eye. That was so funny. But yeah, because also didn't Neural Cloud release in November? Neural Cloud release date, but not the Resonant one. The Resonant one came out in September, but so yeah, Neural Cloud came out in November 2022. And I'm like, I don't know, I hope maybe this is just me mostly hoping, but I hope they don't mix up, like, you know, anniversaries for their games. Because right now we have Gears Frontline in July, Neural Cloud in November. And then we have Gears Frontline 2. And I'm gonna guess December. I'm gonna guess it's gonna be... Let me actually double check. When did it come out in Gears Frontline 2 release date? When did it come out in there? Yeah, December 21, 2023. So I'm like, I don't know, maybe they try to stick to a similar date. They should just line up an anniversary for all the games into one date. The thing is that is not really a. I don't know. That's like a bad choice financially. Because anniversary is usually the date when they put like, you know, a lot of things for people to spend on. So like imagine if they did that in 1 month only and force people to choose where they spend their money instead of like timing it out so people spend money on all the anniversaries. No more spaghetti code, or no, only ravioli code, truly. But yeah, I'm gonna read this stage, and then it's break time for bathroom break and refilling water. Makes sense, I guess, but it's gonna be a headache lining up anniversaries. No, but that's what I said. They're not gonna sync them. You know, they want their anniversaries spread out. So you give time to people, especially for players that play all games. You give them time to spend money in all their games. But if you line up all their anniversaries, you know, they're gonna make less money because people that maybe usually spend on all their games are gonna have to choose which game to spend on. Because as I said, anniversary is usually the time when they release like promotions and things and thingies. They re-release skins. You know, they reset the shop, so all the bonuses are back on. They now in Narrow Cloud for their anniversaries, they're adding limited characters, so you know they want people to spend on those. Remember Glitchland? We do not talk about Glitchland. Now that's the real copium. Or what? Did they show something? Did they mention something? Anyway. No. Alright, I see. I see how it is. Alright. B2 Stage 1. Cognitive confusion of the illusory Gestalt. Instincts are the greatest source of errors. Story replay. Part 1. As the pain in my head fades away, the ringing in my ears is replaced by the chirping of cicadas. This place is different from the high-tech skyscrapers of the oasis. Before my eyes is an elegant traditional shrine. Am I back in Akihabara? No, that doesn't seem to be the case. Upon closer inspection, this shrine is built in a different style from what I'm familiar with. It has an ancient feel to it, but also a few high-tech elements. So I'm still in the oasis, huh? But where is this place? I look around, trying to figure out what's going on. Fortunately, a familiar figure soon shows up. Lukaku. Lukaku is currently sitting with Kimiya and Erika inside the shrine, having a merry discussion of some sort. See, we're all friends now.
I didn't know your shrine was in the middle of the city, Luka-kun. That is truly amazing. Surely having to face all these visitors each day must be most stressful, is it not? No. My father is the one who manages the shrine. Usually all I do is assist him here and there. However, I've been trying to perform exorcisms recently. I hope I'll be able to help my father out someday. It seems you are quite a proper maiden, Luca-san. No, you flatter me, Kimiya-san. I'm a long way off from that. Speaking of which, might I ask what you usually do, Erika-san? I haven't had much contact with nuns before this, so I don't quite know.
It's similar to your work. Strictly speaking, however, there are differences between people seeking forgiveness and people seeking protection. Helping those who seek protection is generally a feel-good kind of thing, while those who seek forgiveness generally seek to offload their sins onto the listener. Under most circumstances, I tend to end up as a sort of a spiritual trash can.
Erika-san.
Oh, don't worry, I have my ways of distressing. You see this gun? Whenever the pressure gets unbearable, I go somewhere with no people and fire off 180 rounds to blow off some steam. Want to give it a try, Luca? It ought to be way more fun than sword practice. Lukako!
Kiyama-sensei, you're here at last.
Upon hearing my voice, Lukako waves happily to me. Right! Lukako, you're not hurt, right?
Kiyama-sensei?
I pull Luca's clothes open without another word. Good, your shoulders are fine, and so is your back. And your legs. Yup, all untouched. Samidare doesn't seem to have broken. Everything looks fine. Lukako, this is wonderful. As I look up at Lukaku's beat red face, I suddenly realize that I am squatting over him and ripping his clothes apart. Wait a minute. Doesn't that make me look like a huge pervert? I immediately stand back up. Oh, well, it's good that you are right, Lukaku. It is not alright at all. The fierce bear alone behind Luca, glaring at me like fierce guardian deities. If I'm not wrong, you should be Erika-san and Kimiya-san, right? Hey, wait a minute! Did you chamber around in your gun just now? Don't just go loading your gun without saying a word like that. For they have sown the wind, and they shall reap the whirlwind.
Fear not, Luca-san. We will eliminate this threat for you right now.
Wait. This isn't what it looks like. I was just checking to see if Lukaku was hurt. Stop them, my comrade. Wait a minute. Where are you backing off, comrade?
Are those your last words? Those who sexually harass women must be given the appropriate punishment. What a clumsy excuse. I am much disappointed to think the professor's comrade will be such a licentious individual.
Wait, sexual harassment? Being licentious? Whatever that is. No, wait. Lukaku's a guy. The two of them freeze up upon hearing this. Just as I think I've survived this ordeal, they respond with mocking laughter.
To think you will call such an adorable young maiden a man. Truly, you have taken leave of your senses.
Indeed. But I understand you must be terrified right now. Would it kill you to come up with a more plausible lie? Isn't that right, Luca?
Actually, Kiyama-sensei isn't lying.
Eh? Wait a minute. Luca, are you a boy?
Yeah. But are you not wearing a maiden's vestments? Surely that makes you a shrine maiden, does it not? Actually, my dad asked me to wear this. Please don't let it bother you. Kima-sensei only did what he did because he was worried about me. I'm sure he didn't mean ill, so please forgive him.
After repeatedly confirming that their ears have not deceived them, their wrath vanishes from the faces of the clerical duo, replaced by endless doubt and suspicion about their lives. About their lives! But he's so cute. How can someone so cute be a boy?
Why will a father make his own son wear a shrine maiden's outfit?
Hey, Mango Tango! You arrived at the perfect moment. I think. I saw the fierce Fuyus in my Gestalt were born. Oh, PCU. Oh, PCU. Funny that you will mention that. How you become earthbound spirits? No, wait. They're like stone lions now. Okabe, what did you say just now? No, it's nothing. Oh, speaking of which, it appears you have arrived, oh comrade and assistant. Okabe, what did you do to them?
Why are Erika-san and Kimiya-san like that?
Oh, come on. Don't just go suspecting me right away whenever anything happens. What happened to them was purely physics. An unquestionable and unchangeable natural phenomenon.
Saying this only makes you even more suspicious.
But it is the pure and unadulterated truth. Fine. Considering I'm in a good mood right now, I'll tell you all about what happened. That was the second part, right? Yeah. Please do tell. Oh, you'll see. Actually, let's just read this entire thing before I go. Or at least this part. Or maybe not. Actually, it's been almost 2 hours. So yeah, it is break time. So as always, give me like 2-3 minutes, guys. I'll just gonna do a bathroom stop and then refill my water so I can continue hydrating my throat while I read all this. So yeah, I'll be back shortly. See you soon. Alright, I'm back. Sorry for the delay. I was replying to some messages, but I am back. So let's continue. Must fuel the fox. Yes. The fox must both fail and empty herself. Yes. Get snacks. No, I didn't. Actually, I should. But what? There's no. There's some chocolate in the fridge. I'm just gonna get a chocolate piece. I'm gonna have lunch after stream, so. Chucky. Oh yeah, I need to do the arcade stuff in CCC later too. So many things, so many gachas. All right. Chocolate has been eaten. It is time to continue. Onto B2 Part 1. Harmonious image of word line correction. The world where nobody gets hurt is complete. Should get breakfast inside hot coffee and meds? Yeah, you should. Go get brekkie. I wonder why it keeps telling me this. At Kure-no-Yume Shrine in the Oasis. You want to go shopping? The fox is streaming? Order something. I'll allow it for today.
I see. So you came from another world line, Shiyama-sensei? So you've sent a second email already. According to what Okabe said, we managed to avoid Ushibara-kun getting hurt and Samidari getting broken. No wonder Okabe suddenly rushed over and started stripping Luca. It gave us all a scare.
At this point, I feel a pair of cold gazes pouring into my back. For the sake of my safety, I had better change the topic. Well, let's just leave this aside for now. Although I'd like to clarify one thing. I was on the Oasis outskirts in the previous world line. So why did I come here after sending the email?
Oh, that's because Kimiya-san mentioned the shrine where she spent her time. I was interested, so... This shrine really is different from Yanabayashi Shrine. Kimiya-san and Erika-san also had very interesting experiences to share. I too was very glad to have another Miko over in Kure-no-Yume Shrine.
After considering Luca's wishes and ensuring his safety, we asked the professor to meet us at the shrine. In that case, you must have turned up here because Luca was in a different place, and so our meeting place changed. I see, that makes sense now.
Erika, what do you make of this?
Oh, here it comes. PCU, are you watching? Well, if Lukaku was a girl, you could consider this an ordinary teacher-student interaction. However, now that we know he's a boy, it's become a hot topic. Wait a minute. Are you looking at it from that angle? Why are this shrine maiden and this nun talking about things that seem entirely inappropriate for their positions?
Truly, you are a lady of culture, Erika-san. What about you, Kuriso-san? What do you think? Why did you suddenly mention me?
I got some good titles in my room pertaining to the subject.
You got it wrong. I'm not a fuyu or anything. Oh? In that case, please do not go to any trouble on our account.
Don't smile in such a mysterious and easily misinterpreted way. This Miko looks so much like Luca, but her true nature is anything but.
Wait a minute, what? Kimi and Erika and Fujos.
I'm sorry to break it to you.
Speaking of which, you do not seem surprised by Luca's situation, Professor. Did Okabe-san tell you about this beforehand?
But his sex was obvious at a glance, no? Professor used to dealing with weird shit.
I wonder if I should applaud you for that.
Professor, can you teach me this power? I have the feeling that it will be very helpful to my future work. No, I can't let them keep chattering on like this. As the resident insane mad scientist, I need to regain the initiative. You lot over there, let's finish our work before engaging in idle banter. In any case, the second email was highly successful and ensured Lukaku's safety. Do you see now, assistant? The plans of a mad scientist are foolproof. Yes, I know. What's this? I did perfectly create a world where Lukaku and Samidari were unhurt. Isn't that too bland of a response?
It's too early to celebrate when you haven't found everyone yet.
Indeed. Now there is only one person left. That being the case, let us set out to find Faris. My comrade, where is the last signal?
Looks like you've almost finished assembling your friends scattered throughout the oasis.
Let me see.
She should be in the shopping street.
Mayuri is there too? What? Has Mayuri already met up with Faris? I can't believe she didn't tell me.
Well, since we know where everyone is now, I'd like to verify a guess of mine.
By which you mean everyone's position in Magrasea after crossing over is related to how close they were to feature gadget number 99 before crossing over, right?
Indeed. Earlier, we already confirmed that besides Okabe hitting his head on feature gadget number 99, Hashida, who was the closest to feature gadget number 99, was also the closest to the feature gadget lab after crossing over. Urushibara-kun, do you remember your rough location before crossing over? I think I was behind the table.
Perhaps an image will help visualize the scenario. The professor tapped on the terminal, bringing up a map of the oasis and icons of everyone.
These are the positions of everybody after they arrive in the oasis. There might be some discrepancy since the scan was taken shortly after the crossing over. Back then, Mayuri and Kurisu had already arrived in the oasis, so we will not display them for now. If we try to map everyone's positions in the lab in a similar manner...
Is this a floor plan of the lab? Floor plan of the lab?
Yes, I asked Antonina to scan the future gadget lab. This makes things much clearer. Thank you, Professor. Although, it does look kind of a mess.
Well, this happens when you conduct lots of experiments. Is that not a standard fare for a scientist?
Okabe, can you adjust Hashida's position in the lab?
Alright, leave it to me. After tweaking Mai and Daro's positions on the floor plan, Lukaku's position ends up not far behind the table.
Luka, am I right to say your position, as well as that of Okabe, Hashida, and Faris, were roughly like this before crossing over? Yes! It was a little messy back then. I was scared, so I took a couple of steps back, and then I passed out. I should have been over here. Thank you, Urushibara-kun. This has not only verified my guess, but further supplemented it. Everyone's positions before crossing over corresponds to our location after crossing over on a one-to-one basis.
Don't you love science?
We can even work backwards to deduce my and Mayuri's positions in Magrasan when we cross over. Although, I have to say the size difference between the Oasis and the lab is too much. I think there'd be too much margin for error if I went by my unclear memories alone.
Just then, Lukaku seems to have thought of something.
Huh? Is this where Faris-san is? If this map is right, I should have seen her on the way to the shrine.
What? Did you see Faris, Lukaku?
No, I didn't see Faris herself. Although I'm not too sure, but...
Door will considerably delay. Hey, Cramcan!
It was a really busy street, and I saw lots of people wearing cat ears.
Oh, is this cat girls? If that were here, she'd probably go full gentleman at this.
Kiyama-sensei, do you like cat ears?
I simply thought that Daru would be happy to hear about it. As a mad scientist, cat ears do not interest me in any way. Oh, Lukaku, would you like to go find Faris with us?
If possible, could I stay here a little longer? I have lots of things I want to discuss with Erika-san and Kimiya-san. They have many interesting stories and lots of information about how to run a shrine. Is it no good?
Is that so, Lukaku? Look like you've made good friends. In that case, you should remain here. I am sure you will be safe with them watching over you. Of course, I still need to pass one last thing on to Lukaku. A very important thing. Lukaku, friends are vital. You must always remember that. Never forget it.
I will.
And do not forget the password, Lukaku.
Is it, Saikongalo?
It's Kongru.
Well, it is a shame he's a Chuuni. On the whole, he seems like a decent enough person. Indeed, this contrast is mine in its own way. A teacher and a student relationship ought to be like this.
Oh no, not the fool just analyzing this. It's nothing. Don't worry about it. Professor, Christina, let's go. Time to find our last friend. Be gone, Fujos. Water. Okay, so that was this, right? Yes. So we are in B2 stage 2. Cat ear Maid's perfect service. At some point, we ended up as slaves to consumerism. But who can resist a cute cat ear maid? Can you guys resist a cute cat ear maid? Here, story replay. Not the fanfics, please, not that. Hey, there's nothing wrong with fanfics. Sometimes. Sometimes. Right. So let's go. Part 1. Sorry, I was like stretching my wrist. It starts hurting after a while before I just keep it on the mouse without moving. The Oasis Shopping Street. I'm dying.
Welcome back, Master. Yeah.
Upon seeing the girl who's shyly making the kitty's got close gesture, I suddenly take out my phone and press it to my ear. This is the 4th time I've asked the person on the other side of the connection for help today. No, wait. Technically speaking, this is my first time doing so in this world line, right? It's me. Yes, it's an emergency. Yes, I seem to have fallen for some kind of mind control. Or no, maybe I should call it a space-time distortion. You want to know how it's manifesting? Isn't that obvious? I look up at the huge sign in front of me that bursts with moe elements. They brought Maid to the Oasis. It's, it's Maid, I think that's how they say it, if I remember correctly. There are some slight differences, but that familiar sign is undoubtedly the work of a certain pink-haired cat girl. Wait a minute. Doesn't the Oasis have a pink-haired cat girl of its own? So they've got a Faris of their own running around. This sounds bad. Although the Oasis cat girl looks even fiercer than Faris does. Nah, I'll just call her cat girl number 2 from now on. Hey Nostromo, what's up?
It's you, Professor. What are you doing here, Nia?
The girl in the mid outfit notices my comrade beside me and embarrassingly covers her face with the flyer she's holding.
If I know you were coming, I will have reserved a better place for you. But there are just too many customers now.
It's alright. Speaking of which, Anden, this projection you're wearing suits you very well. Still, what happened to the cafe? I remember it looking completely different the last time I came.
There's been a big change, yes. But I think I should get you seated first. Ondinian, did you forget to say Nya? I'm sorry, Nya. It's Ocarine! I'm the professor and Kurisu-chan too. Welcome to May Queen Nyan Nyan, Nya.
Here comes all the Nyas. Mayuri, how can you start working part-time like this? Hang on. Before that, why did May Queen Nyan Nyan appear in the Oasis?
Over here, my name is Mayuri Nyan Nyan, Ocarine.
That's not the point.
Actually, it's because Mayushi ran out of juicy chicken number 1, so I was wondering where I could buy more. And so Anna-chan brought Mayushi to go look around the shopping street. And then I ran into Faris-chan. Isn't that a surprise?
Oh, you found Faris already?
Yep. Faris-chan said she wanted to open May Queen Nyan Nyan in the Oasis, so she needs maids right now. So all Mayushi could do was help Faris-chan as Mayuri Nyan Nyan.
She wanted to What the fuck was that? Not the weird notifications again. She wanted to open May Queen Nyan Nyan in the Oasis? Pardon me, but could I have an extra Moe Moe Kyun omurice? Who knew you could write on omurice with ketchup? I'm sure Vane and Clotho will like it.
I'd like a portion of taco sausage, please. Miss Maid! I'd like a carrier hairband and a maid outfit. And a charm manual if you can manage it, the kind that can get past the sensors.
As we talk at the cafe entrance, more customers enter the establishment amidst the non-stop sound of orders. Well, I understand omurice and taco sausages. What's with maid outfits or a charm manual? Does this place offer services like that?
Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm coming, Nya. Sorry, Ocarine. The master said you're pouring in. So once I finish this batch of orders, I'll come back to wait on you. Ondinian, I'll let you handle this place for now. Will do. Nya.
Hold it, Mayuri.
What's the matter, Ocarine? I still have a lot of masters waiting over there.
Naturally, it's because we came here to find Faris. But we still have no idea where she is. So I need to grill Mayuri about her. But now is most definitely a bad time to call out to her. Because all the other customers turned to look at me after I shouted her name. Of particular note is that girl with pink highlighted white hair who seems to be frantically pounding away on her flip phone as she glares at me. She definitely does not look like the type to be messed with. Oh, you know nothing. I mean... maybe I could help you, seeing how busy you guys are.
Huh? I didn't expect Okabe to say something like that. Still, are you going to dress up as a maid too, Okabe?
Me in a maid outfit.
Just thinking about it makes me want to throw up yesterday's dinner.
Why you? What character? What? Yeah, it was Kuro. Okay, I was describing Kuro. Kuro's there on the line, being a menace, as always. Still, I suppose I could cook and prepare food in the kitchen.
Really? That's wonderful. I'll be counting on you then, Okarin. Yeah.
Although my courage is fading away the more I speak, to the point of wanting to retract my words. When I look into Mayura's expectant eyes, I just can't say no. You'll help too, won't you, comrade?
Will you be helping us too, Professor? Yeah?
My comrade is silent for a while, and then they rub their forehead. Alright. I look so tired.
Then I'll come join you guys in the kitchen. Actually, if you want to help, Mayushi has a better idea.
Oh, I need to connect my iPad low battery now. I am frozen. There, unfrozen.
Actually, if you want to help, Mayushi has a better idea. Want to hear it, Kurisu-nyan-nyan? Huh? What's a better... No way! How could I possibly manage? Mayushi's sure that Kurisu-nyan-nyan will be super cute. Don't you agree, Okarin?
You made fun of my maid costume earlier. Now you're receiving your retribution for it. Umo! Umo! I always think of Nero from Fate when I read Umo. Indeed. Oh, assistant, in the name of the mad scientist Hoin Kiyoma, I order you to help Mayuri Nyan through her difficulties in the form of a maid.
See? Okarin said so too. Kurisu-nyan-nyan definitely can do that. So let's hurry up. Mayuri, I'm not mentally prepared yet. Quit pulling on me. We'll be leaving the kitchen to you then, Okarin and Professor. Mayushi will be taking Kurisu-nyan-nyan for now.
Good fucking bye, Christina. After dealing with sanctifiers and entropies, I would imagine Shigekan will be tired. I mean, true. And now he has to deal with whatever this is. The pair vanish into the employee break room.
Wait, I can take them off by myself, Mayuri.
Now then, comrade, let's go help out in the kitchen. That was only part 1, damn. No prof maid careers? Sadly no. They're cooking. So now we go to part 2. In the break room.
Phew, it's break time at last. This is the first time Mayushi's seen so many customers. Still, we managed to get through it. It's all thanks to the professor, Okarin, and Kurisu-nyan-nyan's help.
Oh, I'm fine. Okabe, however.
Yeah? Okarin, are you okay?
Frankly speaking, I was completely useless. I can't believe there was so much work to do in the kitchen. Hats off to Mayuri and Faris. However, this wasn't my objective in the first place. Mayuri!
Weren't you knocked out on the table just now? How come you're sitting up again? Do you want an omurice?
Sure, I'll have an omurice and a bottle of Dr. P. No, wait, that's not what I wanted to ask you about. What I want to know is, where is Faris now? Oh, Mayuri, do you know where she is?
Oh, if you're looking for Faris-chan, she just finished handing out flyers and is talking to the other masters over there. Mayushi's dead tired, but Faris has been receiving the masters all this while. That's a pro-maid for you.
Despite her words, Mayuri still seems full of energy. She might look small, but she's surprisingly athletic.
I'll go take care of the incoming masters first, and then Felicien will come to meet you later, when we change shifts.
Alright, I'll take this opportunity to go rest for a bit.
Thank you for your hard work, Erroneous.
Erroneous.
Okay, what will you and the professor like to drink?
I'll have a my hot latte, please.
How sweet will you like it? No sweet, half sweet, full sweet, or persicaria sweet?
She has her own tire. Persicaria sweet, thank you. I think I heard something strange just now. If it's more than full sweet, does that mean it's adding coffee to the sugar? Then I'll have a Dr. P. There she is! My girl! Is that like 90% sugar and 10% coffee? Probably. I'm so tired. Does anyone have a Dr. P? Just as I say that, the assistant enters the break room. Oh, Christina, how you finally realized the marvels of this intellectual's beverage. Wait a minute, what's with that outfit of yours? What are you guys doing here? Also, this is the maid outfit you forced me to wear. And I was trying so hard to hide from you up front. No wonder I didn't see the assistant throughout all this. Turns out she was avoiding us all along. Right now, you are the maid Kurisunyanyan of May Queen. As a qualified maid, can't you even serve guests properly? The blush is too powerful, truly. Hey, Tabore! Dr. Pepper so misunderstood, so true. Oh, okay. Welcome home, Master. Is this okay? Poor Karen. I am certainly glad that Daro isn't around. Otherwise, he'd probably spew a barrage of gentlemanly remarks. Well, you pass, albeit barely. Who asked you to rate me? Such a difficult maid to handle.
You've been slacking in the break room for too long, Nia.
Here she is! You are... Only one person could be so fluent with cat speak. My savior. Oh, no, the final friend we were searching for has arrived at last. The true ruler of the May Queen Nyan Nyan Cafe. The carrier maid with the charming smile. Faris Nyan Nyan.
Indeed it is, Nia. Faris Nyan Nyan takes the stage, Nia.
How can she... Yeah, she dropped more Nias than IDW. Not Betty. It's insane. Delete the server. Now B2 Part 2, The Storm of a Butterfly's Wings. Very often, we only discover after the fact that the vital choices that alter our lives were made unconsciously. And with this is the last one I read, so then we go into brand new territory for me. I am scared. At the Oasis Shopping Street.
That's it, Nia. Faris Nyan Nyan making her entrance, Nia.
The pink-haired cat girl striking a stylish pose before our eyes is the last of the friends we've been looking for. Faris Nyan Nyan. Making your entrance, Nia. My ass! Don't think you can cute your way out of this. I've got a whole bunch of questions I want to ask you. Faris, why are you here? And why does this cafe look so much like Mei Queen Nian Nian?
That's because... Nah, explaining it will be too troublesome, yeah? More importantly, more masters have arrived, Mayushi. We can't handle them all we can't handle them all with our existing staff, yeah? Yeah? More masters have come? Ondinian must be in over her head. Mayushi will go help her right now.
Mayuri rushes out of the break room. Looks like business really is booming here.
Then I'll... Kurisu Nyan Nyan is just a maid in training, so you should take a break for now, Nya. A Tokurat maid can't bring a smile to her master's face, Nya. Alright.
Saying so, the assistant flops down in her chair again. I've been meaning to ask, but it seems like the customer volume is abnormally large, and many of them don't seem like residents of the Oasis.
Ho, well spotted, dear customer, Nya. May I know?
This is my comrade, the one pulling the strings behind the Oasis.
Wow, so you're the final boss of this place, Nya?
What does she mean by final boss? Although to some extent my comrade does count as the boss of this place.
How can we entertain the boss in the break room, Nya? Everyone, head outside to the cafe with Faris. We'll send the snacks you ordered over there too, Nya.
We take our seats at an empty booth, which is a rare commodity in the cafe today. Faris effortlessly entertains several other customers on the way from the kitchen to our seats. As expected of the woman who rules Akihabara's moe culture.
Here at last, Nya. Sorry to keep you waiting. There were just too many masters today, Nya.
You look really busy, Miss Faris. Are you alright?
Faris is fine, Nya.
Oh, Faris. Now is the time for you to reveal everything you know to us, is it not?
Alright. It seems I can't keep hiding it, Nya. In order to understand the beginnings of moe culture, we must first go back 10 years ago, when...
No, not that far back. Also, I wasn't asking about moe culture, but about how you cross over.
What the heck, so that was it, Nya? The truth is, Faris doesn't really know, Nya. Speaking of which, Faris just found out about the time travel thing myself, Nya. After that flash of white light, Faris passed out, and when Faris woke up, Faris found herself here, Nya. And then I ran into Ksenian and Undinian, who were all sad because the cafe wasn't doing good.
Wait. Ksenian? Who's that? Is it a new character? She probably means Ksenia. She runs this cafe. Speaking of which, where's Ksenia?
Ksenian is outside promoting Mei Queen Nyan. All these new masters are thanks to Ksenia's hard work, Nya. According to Ksenian, she managed to grab a whole bunch of amazing masters. Will be with us shortly. Faris is looking forward to meeting them, Nya.
It seems Ksenian-san must be quite an amazing maid too.
Yes, she is, Nya. However, Ksenian hadn't awakened her maid spirit before meeting Faris.
You said they were moping about the cafe not having any business. But what happened after that?
Well, since someone was asking Faris for help, Faris couldn't just ignore them. So Faris decided to bring Mei Queen Nyan over here.
I'm just skipping too many steps in the middle. By bringing it over, did you mean redecorating the place to look like Mei Queen Nyan?
Correct, Nya. Also, look, Kyoma, isn't this a paradise where the seeds of moe haven't yet taken root? Faris simply went with the flow, helped out a little here and there, and spread the love of all things moe to the customers and drew them all here, Nya.
Oh, it's not that simple, is it? We only just crossed over 7 hours ago. What kind of restaurant glow-up show is this?
It seems to be a special technology of the Oasis. I think they call it projection. Anyway, if it's just appearances, they can fix it up in an instant, yeah?
So you were drawing customers from other sectors too?
That's right, Nya. Our masters come from other sectors too, Nya.
I can't believe she's got so much star power. In our world, in Akihabara, eternal battlefield of elite maids, Faris is a true professional who climbed her way to the pinnacle of the maid cafe business by her hard work and skills. Oh, Faris, now that your mission is complete, surely you can return with us to Akihabara.
But I refuse, Nya.
Huh? You! How dare you disobey your master, you maid?
But I just can't, Nya. There are tons of masters here now, Nya. Only Nyan won't be able to run the cafe by herself with Mayushi and Faris left. At the very least, we need to close up today, Nya. I'm sure Mayushi thinks the same, Nya. Now that you mention it, why hasn't Mayushi brought your orders over yet, Nya?
The maid cafe industry is ruthless, truly. Just as Faris says this, we see Mayuri hurrying over.
This is bad, Faris-chan. Kusenian brought several super VIPs to the cafe. Don't worry, Nya. Faris will go greet them, right? No, the most important thing is that we're out of ingredients.
Help us, Faris-sama. Oh, that's Ksenia. A purple-haired girl hurries over, hot on Mayuri's heels. To think there was someone else in the oasis who mastered Faris' skill of weaving effortlessly through crowds. Looks like this purple-haired girl is the Ksenian she was talking about.
Ah, you're here too, Professor.
That can I make Ksenia? It's cause, Nyan? What's up?
It's a little embarrassing to have you call me that, Professor. Well, it's like this. I asked Rico to deliver a shipment at 14:30. But it's almost 16:30 now and it's not here yet. Damn it, did that rip-off merchant take the money and run?
Rico? No, that's a new name. She's a currency trader. Simply put, Rico's job is to travel from sector to sector and move supplies between them. I see, so she's like a merchant in a game or something. Dun dun dun. She might be a bit of a rip-off artist, but she's big on trust and reliability. She's never been late with a shipment, to say nothing of taking the money and running. Ksenian, have you tried calling Rico yet?
I'll just show you my call logs.
My call logs.
What's there to worry about when Rico's on the job? Rico stands for reliable. Also, this shipment is so full of good stuff I asked the other traders to help bringing it for me. Satisfaction guaranteed.
The user you have dialed did not answer your call. The user you have dialed did not answer your call.
It looked like Ksenia called Rico every 5 minutes after the shipment failed to arrive. That's some amazing willpower she's got there.
Good stuff, my ass. That vixen didn't even show up. I'll settle things with her later, but we need to overcome this hurdle first. Please think of something, Professor. Otherwise, it'll become a diplomatic issue.
Don't you think diplomatic issues a bit much?
But we haven't brought in the administrators of other sectors.
Huh? This is the first time I've seen my comrade looking surprised in the several hours that I've known them. My comrade and I stand up and look at the other end of the cafe. Look who's here! It's everyone! It's literally everyone! Looks like there are a bunch of big shots here. Well, I don't think it's going to cause diplomatic problems for us. We have worked with these administrators many times in the past. It would be a little embarrassing to send them back empty-handed. For the first time, I get the feeling that my comrade is forcing themselves to smile.
I know, right? Plus, think of all the tips we'll be missing out on.
That's what's actually bothering you, isn't it, you money grubber?
I can't believe things are so bad, Nya. The Emma's Faris of the showdown between the demons and the gods from 3,000 years ago, Nya. In order to win that arduous struggle, Faris and friends had to make many preparations, such as obtaining the Holy Sword, potions, the curse Wait, does that mean you managed to deal with something like this before, Faris-sama? Of course, Nya. But even I can't conjure up ingredients in another world, Nya. Most of our food's gone, and we don't even have flour left in the kitchen, yeah? If only we had some kind of magic that could create ingredients, yeah? That's right! You're right, Faris-chan.
Oi, Mayuri, don't get caught up in that category of Chuuni fantasies.
No, what Mayushi's saying is that we do have a magic spell that can make food appear on time.
A magic spell? As if that sort of thing... I sort of realize what Mayuri's getting at.
Oh, that's right, yeah? We can use a email to send a message to the past and have the shipment arrive on time, yeah? What? You can do that? Kyoma, this disaster was partially my fault, so please help me out, yeah?
Time to fuck around and worry later, let's go! Okabe, normally you'd be going mwahahaha and declaring leave it to me, right? That's true, but I feel a little uneasy when I think about sending another email. It's true that a email can change the past and bring the shipment forward. But isn't there some other method we can try? Like, say, asking the other cafes for help or trying to source ingredients elsewhere. Everyone falls silent as they think about what I said. No. The truth is, I know that it's not workable. After all, even my ever reliable comrade hasn't come up with a better idea. Am I afraid of sending the email? No, that shouldn't be. After all, I've sent so many emails already. But, while all the emails I've sent have fulfilled their aim, they've also been accompanied by small, inexplicable changes that made me feel uneasy. Damn it, what am I afraid of? It's just another unimportant email. Just another one. I burned my toast, better send an email. You know it.
Okarin, what's wrong? Are you feeling unwell?
No, it's nothing.
Ah, Faris did think of getting help from the other cafes. But the ingredients here are special. We couldn't even find what we needed in the entire oasis, much less the other cafes, yeah? Okabe, you understand, right? So please, the survival of the cafe depends on you. I'll split all our future profits with you 70-30. You get 30, of course.
While it sounds very tempting, I, Hoin Kyoma, am not one to be swayed by material wealth. Although a big enough offer is still worthy of consideration.
Faris is begging you, Junia. We can't let the masters lose their faith in May Queen Nyan Nyan, yeah? So please, Kyoma, please send that email to help out Faris and Undinian.
Oh. Damn it, this cat girl nearly got to me. Fortunately, I was a step ahead. If it had been Daru, he'd probably have been exclaiming in delight while acceding to Faris' requests. Give them a hand, Okabe. Didn't you help Luka-kun and Anasan with emails in the past? What? A two assistant? How can I use emails on such trivial things?
But our supply problems will affect the cafe. No, the survival of the entire oasis, yeah?
The survival of the oasis. Doesn't that seem a little bit far-fetched to you? Alright, let's not put so much pressure on Okabe. I've worked with these sector admins for a long time. I will try talking to them. Even now, my comrade is still taking care of me. No, you've done so much for me already, my comrade. I am no ingrate. Alright then, I shall lend you the power of the email.
Kyoma!
Don't celebrate too soon. You have to promise me this is the last time we'll be using a email. If you go back on the world, then you shall face the eternal punishment of the Sanguine Alliance. Surely the others will be frightened of this and they won't casually ask for emails anymore, right?
The Sanguine Alliance? What's that?
He must have just come up with it on the spot, right?
Ugh. No, there really is a Sanguine Alliance out there. They control the shadows of the world and punish any dorks who dare challenge them and...
Stop! This is a no delusion zone. Let's at least finalize the contents of the email first.
Haha. Then you should send it to Ksenian. She has bomb codes to Rico, and Rico will bring the delivery forward for sure. Kiama, this is Ksenian's contact information, yeah? Ksenian, what do you think we should say in the email, yeah? Just tell me there'll be lots of customers and I need to hurry the shipment up. I'll believe it for sure. Then we'll write big crowd coming, tell Rico to hurry. How's that? Sounds good, yeah? The cafe's safe, yeah? Ocarine, tell Daru-kun. He's with Anna-chan in the lab.
Honestly, what will I do with you guys? I sigh again before calling Daru to explain the situation and waiting for the electrical arcs to start up. As I clutched my phone in my hand, I still hadn't realized just how foolish everything I had done to date really was. If I had known, none of what happened next would have happened, and I wouldn't have lost the most precious person in the world to me. However, at that time, I was simply acting on my own accord despite my premonitions. As I watch the email being sent, the world warps, shatters, and vanishes from view. Just like it has every other time before. Dun dun dun. I'm sure that ominous phrase doesn't mean anything. Alright, and as I said, that's the last story I actually read on my own. After that, I've read nothing. So, woo. I'm sure nothing. I'm sure that won't go bad. Yeah, what's the worst that could happen? But yeah, I'm gonna read until the next jump. Maybe I read all because it's just one story here on stage. I'll try to get to here, maybe, and then we'll leave it there. It depends. It will depend on my throat. It's been a heartwarming collab so far. It will keep the space, right? Right. Oh yes, I'm sure. I'm sure. I'm sure. B3, Part 1. Chain reaction of the Electron Avalanche. From light to darkness, from prosperity to ruin, from joy to sorrow, from life to death. Mass has always been conserved. It has simply taken a different form in your eyes. I'm sure that doesn't forebode anything bad. Let's go! As the dizziness fades away, I once again feel like I'm standing on terra firma. However, I sense something is amiss even before my vision fully recovers. Off to a great start already. It is a pain like being plunged into the depths of hell. Hot air blasts me in the face, and my throat feels like it's being seared by a scorching flame. The breathing that normally sustains life is now a torturous ideal, mercilessly ripping away what moisture remains within my body. How I felt when I skipped Cape cutscene. What did the maids do? I slowly open my eyes, and my fear and discomfort at the unknown are instantly replaced by shock at what I see before me. What is this? The world before me is an endless sea of flames. All I see are scorched ruins, out to the limits of my vision. In the distance, thick smoke rises into the air and blots out the sun. For a moment, I'm unsure if this is day or night. The bustling cafe from before is gone, replaced by a solitary, dead silence around me. Oh, we know that purple font. We know what that purple font means. A noise comes from nearby. I instantly look that way. That is not something that should exist in reality. Monster. That is the only word which comes to mind. It's a dark purple monster that comes from the darkest depths of light novels and movies. Its tentacles rave and twitch around itself. As those tentacles pick up the bits of debris around it, the rubble swiftly corrodes and melts away, as though it had never existed. I can hear scattered screams and gunshots from afar. The sounds scatter in all directions, but in the end, they are drowned out by the roars and growls of the monsters. The fear of death has me in its grip. By the time I realize what I've done, I've already ducked behind a pile of rubble, clutching my mouth tightly and mortally afraid of letting the slightest sound escape. It is only when the sounds of the monsters are completely gone that I let go of my mouth and let the beds of cold sweat roll down my forehead. What the hell was that monster just now? No way. What could this be? All I did was send an email to bring the shipment forward. Why would there be such terrifying monsters? The bad feeling I had is validated. I can almost hear mocking laughter in my ear, as though mocking our punishment for toying with the word lines. Right, where's everyone else? Did everyone else vanish because I was foolish enough to try and change the past? The terrible visage of the monster suddenly appears in my mind. They... Don't tell me they...
Oi, you there, that mad scientist!
Who this? I recognize that voice. The long-haired girl with a cool expression on her face stands before me with her arms folded. You've seen her make me so happy that I'm about to burst into tears.
Well, we found you at last. Now let's go.
But the fact that it just happened, I left for a minute and everything is on fire. The emails. Time travel. Ah, the music! Kurisu!
Hey, don't just go hugging me out of nowhere. I swear I'll report you to the mods, you pervert.
Report you to the mods. What a relief. At the very least, the girl before me is the same person that I know. That said, I can't just focus on rejoicing here. What happened to the Oasis? Where are the others? Are the people from the lab okay? That's right, where's Mayuri? What happened to her? All the questions in my mind come tumbling out. The girl before me is frowning, with a worried look on her face.
What are you talking about? Okabe, did you come here from another world line?
Yeah. Upon hearing this, Kurisu's face turns stern.
This is a pain. It's too dangerous here. Let's talk somewhere safer, Okabe. This way.
Yeah. I follow Kurisu to a collapsed building. Dangerous-looking sparks spew from the severed wires near my feet every now and then, and the air is unbearably choked with dust and smoke. What are we doing in a dilapidated place like this?
Finding a relatively safe location is hard enough at a time like this. Don't be picky. Okarin!
Mayuri, are you alright?
Yep, Mayushi is fine. What about you, Okarin? Are you hurt?
Don't worry, I won't kick the bucket so easily. Although, where is this place? The surroundings are alien, yet strangely familiar.
It seems it used to be a cafe. As for its location, Mayushi thinks it used to be on the Oasis shopping street.
A cafe? Wait, so this is Mei Queen Nian Nian?
Huh? What are you talking about, Ocarine? Is it because too much has happened that your mind is confused?
There is a confused look on her face. Oi, Mayuri, this isn't the time for you to be playing dumb. Where are the others? Daru, Lukaku, Faris, my comrade. Where are they all now?
Daru-kun and Lukaku are somewhere safe. Faris-chan is working with the field dispatch teams. But who is this comrade of yours, Ocarine?
Wait, what? A strange feeling of foreboding fills her conversation. It's Kuruko! Don't you remember them? You should know who that is, right, assistant? Kuruko is the professor of the Oasis, my reliable comrade, who's been helping us out ever since we came to this world. I look at Kurisu, hoping to receive an answer in the affirmative from the girl before me. However, she responds with a slow shaking of her head.
Okabe, we never met the professor you're talking about.
I'm gone! Deleted! Yeeted from this world. Hey, Kalios. Huh? Uneasiness and anxiety rapidly fill my heart. Even I can tell my voice is trembling. What about Persicaria? You should remember Persicaria, right? And what about that green-haired lolly? Her name was... that's right, it's Anna. You've seen Anna before, right? Kurisu holds up a hand to stop me.
Calm down, Okabe. Looks like things in this world line are very different from the previous one. Time is tight, Okabe. I'll answer your questions later. Let's just start by exchanging information.
I tell the two of them everything I know.
Wow! Faris-chan opened a branch of Mei Queen Nian Nian in the Oasis? That's so amazing! I can't believe the Oasis was so peaceful in the previous war line.
Yeah. I still can't believe this hellscape was the Oasis from before. What on earth happened in this war line?
Okabe, the Oasis was already like this when we came to it in this war line. I don't know the details, but according to the field teams, the Oasis ended up like this because they were infected by entropic from the inside.
Ah. Entropics?
They're the ones behind all of this. They're a computer virus in this world. Okabe, you saw those monsters just now, right?
I've been meaning to ask, but what's that little octopus-like guy over here?
That's a diminutive entropic creature. It's a life form unique to the cloud server, a so-called computer virus. Normal entropic creatures savagely devour other agents and assimilate them.
Aren't they just zombies? To think such a terrifying presence exists in the Oasis. It seems like the organization has infiltrated everywhere. Oh, Karin, those are usually called parasitic viruses. Although, doesn't that make it really dangerous?
Indeed, normal entropics are extremely dangerous. However, this little guy is special. It might be an entropic, but it's harmless.
That is not something that should exist in reality. Monster. That is the only word which comes to mind. It's a dark purple monster that comes from the darkest depths of light novels and movies. Its tentacles writhe and twitch around itself. As those tentacles pick up the bits of debris around it, the rubble swiftly corrodes and melts away as though it had never existed. So that's what entropics really are. Even now, just recalling the form of that entropic creature sends chills down my spine. Have my comrade and the others been fighting scary things like this all this time? Okabe? No, I'm fine. Please go on.
I met up with Mayuri at the Oasis. We encountered the Oasis field teams on the way back to the Oasis, and they escorted us to the future gadget lab. That was where we met you.
Was I the only one there? What about my comrade? Were they not in the lab?
We didn't see that comrade of yours, Okabe. I'm guessing that since Kuruko is the leader of the Oasis, they were probably busy with tackling the entropic attack before we reached the lab. You were still unconscious when we found you. The field team sent us to a nearby shelter to await rescue by the main force, and then you woke up.
A shelter? Then what are we doing here? The girl sighs helplessly.
You came out here by yourself.
Why will my past self do anything that dangerous?
You were looking for someone. The field team said they pick up Fari's signal near the cafe. When you heard this, you were like a guided missile. You were like a guided missile, Ocarine. You said hi and bye before going whoosh out the door.
I see. If I'd heard the news now, I'd probably make the same choice.
Although your decisiveness and care for your companions are praiseworthy, your actions lack planning. If Mayuri and I hadn't asked the field team to come out with us, the two of you would probably have ended up surrounded by entropics. Please don't do something that dangerous again.
Christina, I can't believe you were so worried about me. A look of panic suddenly crosses Kurisu's face.
I was just worried about Mayuri. That was why I came with her. Don't get the wrong idea, you dork.
Oh, okay. Okay. Still, that means Fires ought to be here, right? Where's that cat girl gone? A sad look fills their faces as I ask that question.
That's because we got separated from the others.
So you are not erased? Apparently not. We just haven't met.
On the way back to the base after finding you, we were attacked by entropics. Nobody was hurt, but the monsters forced us apart.
Fire-San
should be fine. The field team is with her, so they should be able to keep her safe. We are the ones who are in trouble here.
Kurisu takes a cell phone-like device from her pocket. Its screen has been destroyed, apparently cut by some sharp object. Did you get both Mayuri and Kurisu? I've gotten none of them. Christ. I'll have to wail.
Our communicator was broken while we were fleeing earlier. Right now, all we can do is meet up with the others under our own power. Our next move will be...
The roars of the entropics interrupt her.
I didn't think they'd find us so quickly. Mayuri, you hide here. Okabe, come to my side now. Yeah, okay. Stay safe, you two. It's there. Okabe, look that way. Make sure that you don't stick your head out too far, or they'll spot you.
Isn't that the entropic from just now? Did it follow us all the way here?
Look like it's got its eye on us.
Damn it! We can't escape with it around. Isn't there some way we can destroy it? I look around our ruined surroundings. The burning oasis, the ship between world lines, these scary monsters. All this information is too much for me to digest right away. All I can do now is take things as they come, one step at a time. The girl beside me seems to sense my uneasiness and pats my shoulder.
Okabe, I'll need your help in the upcoming battle.
Yo, are we fighting? Fight! Sorry, I'm just thinking if I should continue. I feel my throat is starting to give out. Streams feel so short when I don't do any gameplay. I may have just barely avoided having to wail. It just got me everything I've saved in game for the last 2 months. Oh no. The problem is that I had not been saving, so I arrived to the collab with like 20 pulls and a dream. And then I just been hoarding whatever I get, whatever I can manage, whatever I can get my hands on. And yeah, it has not been going great. Yeah, oof, that's a lot of reading. Enough emails and the aces look like when we lost Soul. It does, it truly does. Let's see, how much did I read? When I look at it, it feels like so little, but all right, I'll try. I'll see how I feel after this. Yeah, we're at 3 hours. We usually do like 5, but like we have the stages in between, so I'm not like constantly reading and doing voices. So I guess when it comes to story content, we are at about the same pace as I will be normally. But let me read the stage. This is a very text-heavy event. Don't feel bad if you need a break. Yeah, it is. It is a lot of reading. I love it, but it's like, it's hard when you're reading it out aloud with no breaks in between. Since I'm going between a story and a story. Without, as I said, without doing the stages in between. So yeah, I might end it soon. I'm just gonna do the stage 1. Since it's easier for me to write, like, oh, Betrayal stage 1. That's where we left off. And then we continue from there. So let's see. Story replay. Oh wait, it has many parts. 5, okay. Let's do with part 1. So okay, yeah, so I think that this will be a good point after. At the Oasis, inside the ruined cafe. Oh, assistant. Are you sure this will work?
Frankly speaking, I'm not too confident.
It's too dangerous. Let's find another way to go around that entropic.
This is the only intact route that leads to the base. All the other routes are either blocked by rubble or entropics. At this point, all we can do is make a gamble.
Then, in that case, I'll have to release the power still in my right hand to fight.
Quit talking nonsense and help me out. Okabe, hurry and move those 2 bags over here.
Ugh, damn it. Who would have thought that the day will come when a mad scientist like me will be ordered around by my own assistant? I mean, Mika always make story heavy, but I feel like they put effort on this one. I had the same feeling as I watched the anime. Yeah, I love how it really feels like the anime, like the visual novel. It's great. But I said, like, yeah, they always do like a story heavy, so there's always like a lot of reading, but I usually have like the stages to pace me in between. Since I'm not doing them now, I feel it. I feel it in my throat. Despite saying all that, I still obediently move the bags to where I'm told to put them. Currently, we're inside the cafe's storeroom. According to Corizo's calculations, the walls here are solid enough to keep us safe for what's to come. The roars of the Entropic seem to approach at times and drift away at others, as though it could appear in front of us at any time. Things being what they are now, all we can do is bear with the purple powder wafting around in this room and wait here to ambush her.
Alright, this is the last thing we need to deploy. Right, how's Mayuri doing?
I had her hide in another room which hadn't collapsed yet. It's safer there. After all, this is a risky experiment we're working on now. If we can't create a spark and properly trigger the detonation, we'll be the ones buried down here and not the Entropic.
Indeed. Just in case, I've already cut the power supply within the building.
So all we have to do now is wait. I glance outside the storeroom. Everything seems normal. Sweat beads on my palms and my heartbeat pounds in my ears. I feel like I have to say something to break this tension. Say, assistant, what are you going to do once we get back?
Please don't go raising that facts at times like this. I ought to go make sure everyone from the lab is safe and then ask the professor to outfit us with combat models.
Combat models? Could it be that my comrade has tainted their soul with such forbidden human experimentation?
It's a kind of technology that allows us to fight using operants. With it, we'll be able to fight these entropics head-on, as opposed to relying on hiding like we're doing now.
I see. That truly is a power that Hoinkyoma needs. However, I was talking about going back to Akihabara. Assistant, I shall give you another chance to answer me.
It feels unreal to hear you ask such a distant question all of a sudden. Let me think. I'll probably head back to grab the sewing kit I left in my hotel room. We've been fighting for so long that my coat's been ruined.
Well, that was an unexpected answer. Here I thought you'd be eager to go back and crank out a scientific paper.
How rude. Even I would.
The earth shakes, interrupting our conversation. Is it here at last?
Stick to the plan, Okabe. Is it ready?
Of course. A low roar comes from the other side of the cafe. In the blink of an eye, the wall that was blocking the entrance is easily crushed to powder by dark purple tentacles. The monster chasing us has turned up, as expected. Its ugly form crawls over the debris, dark purple slime oozing from its body and corroding everything around it. The already cramped ruins end up even more confining because of it. The surrounding walls shake and rupture as though they might collapse at any moment.
Okabe, now!
Die! I throw the object in my hand at the Entropic in front of me. In the blink of an eye, it is easily torn apart by the Entropic's tentacles, spraying white powder throughout the interior of the cramped room. Alright, just as planned.
Yeah, but that's just in Akihabara. Not even I could conjure ingredients out of thin air, yeah? We're out of pretty much everything. We don't even have flour left in the kitchen, yeah?
Corizo and I arrive at a collapsed building. Dangerous sparks spray out from around our feet every now and then. The air is so foul that it's hard to breathe. Why did you take us to a ruin like this?
It's enough to have somewhere safe to hide at a time like this. Don't be picky.
Fortunately, successfully sending an email means that the cafe is full of supplies, such as the bag of flour I just threw at that monster. While their owner is nowhere to be found, the things she left behind can be put to good use. Oh, purple monster, do you happen to know where a dust explosion is? Well now, this is the perfect time for you to feel the power of science. I call this...
Cut the crap and get back here!
Before I can finish my delivery, my assistant slams the door in front of us shut and pushes a nearby switch on the wall. Everything happens in an instant. The explosion is far more intense than I expected. There is no time to think. Driven by survival instincts, Chris and I frantically ducked behind a pile of boxes. It is only when the shaking and roar of the explosion have faded that we poke our heads out to inspect the aftermath. After the aftershocks of the blast die down, the air is filled with a nauseating purple smoke.
That blast was more powerful than I expected.
Indeed. I didn't expect you to blow that monster to powder. Not bad, assistant. I didn't think you were this talented at being a mad scientist.
It's not like I could help it. The situation is urgent after all.
No, well done. I will praise you for your excellent results.
Wait a minute. Is it me, or is the amount of this purple dust increasing?
Now that you mention it, it does seem a little weird. I search for the source of the dust, and my gaze lands on a stretch of rubble. The purple smoke billows from it, and a sense of dread fills my heart. What on earth? There's something there. My instincts scream at me to run from it as fast as possible, but a spine-chilling terror freezes my feet in place. Although many thoughts pass through my head, it only takes a moment in reality. I don't even have the time to look back.
Okabe, look out!
The rubble before me glows with purple light, and as I reach out to shield my eyes, an intense explosion suddenly engulfs me. My vision goes blurry. The dark purple shockwave visibly destroys everything around it, spraying slime and fragments like shrapnel in all directions. The last thing I see before my consciousness fades is Kurisu trying to protect me.
Ocarine! Ocarine! Please wake up!
Mayuri?
Ocarine! I'm so glad you woke up!
While I'm conscious now, I can still feel wave after wave of pain spreading out from my forehead.
Ocarine! Be careful, don't stand up too quickly.
What happened just now? I look around in a daze. I'm surrounded by rubble, but everything around me is different from what I saw before. Mayuri looks like she's about to cry.
Mayushi doesn't get it. Mayushi hid in the room like Ocarine said, but nobody came after the two explosions, so Mayushi came out. And then Mayushi saw Kurisu and Ocarine lying in the rubble.
2 explosions. Ugh. Kurisu! Where's Kurisu?
I'm here.
Kurisu! I rush up to support the girl who's barely able to walk.
Ouch. Okabe, the second explosion was caused by...
Kurisu can't continue as a look of pain crosses her face. This isn't the time for that. You need medical attention right now.
I'm fine. It was just a scratch.
The discerning growls come from all around us. Damn it! Were they lured over by the sound of the explosion?
Ocarine, the best space is this way.
Lead the way, Mayuri. Hang in there, Kurisu. Off. Alright, I wanted to read the entire thing, but the story sections... I wanted to read the entire stage, but I think that the story sections are too long. So I'm just gonna leave it up to here. Let me write down read up to B3 stage 1. Part 1. Just writing it down. But yeah, damn. As I said, all that is with this it begins the new stuff for me. So do you have enough for? I do have enough for another 10 search. I love Percy guys going off in the background. Fear. Let's go! Let's go! It's the zombie da. Streamer luck. Nothing. Things go the roots se prendió esta mierda. Truly. Let's go. I need a screenshot. Finally. It's that easy. Let's go. All my efforts have been repaid. 120 pulls. 120 pulls. It only cost me 120 pulls. Now it's time to order for my Yuri. Yay! I don't have enough for... No. Next time. Next time. I think there's... How much time is left? 10 days. Okay, so next weekend will be my last chance. I believe. And the band-aid on the 30th. So yeah, it ends on a Tuesday, okay. So I shall farm this week. And if not, it will be wallet opening time. Where is she? Where is she? My queen, my beloved.
Data 収集完了。最適化開始。データ収集完了。最適化開始。データ収集完了。最適化開始。データ収集完了。最適化開始。データ収集完了。最適化開始。
Is she good? I have no idea, but I love her. So she shall get everything. Even though she made me suffer so much. Speed on level 30. I don't have sniper thingies, otherwise I would. But as soon as I get some, you know it's gonna happen. Here fragments are not available in the farming, right? Can't believe her voice is like used to well road. Oh right. Yeah, they're not here. I need to buy them. Yep. She's a slightly worse physical damage. Cloakai, Kuisu Cloakai pair is actually busted. Oh. Okay. So it's like Cloakai, where you have to buy them. I am okay with that. How many do I need? Oh yeah, I have boxes. I'm gonna use those too. I do have some boxes. Where's she at? I can't oath her? This is bullshit. Oh yeah, wait, I need to raise I need to raise the thing, right? A special oath ticket different on dolls? Of course they do. God damn it. Hell yeah, let's go! You must raise her first. Oh yeah, I did get one. I remember. Can you tell I like her? I'll read this later. Just in case there's a spoilers also. Yo, I got a ticket. Pretty sure I do have one, right? It's this one, right? Friendship of pair wings. Let me check the warehouse. Within a time frame that is limited, establish a node which is eternal. This is the choice of a stance gate. Okay, yeah. It is that one. I wish she's there with like all the buildings in the background. I love how it's the same Girls Frontline line. It's not voiced. Such. Of course she goes full tsundere. Just a combination of dopamine and serotonin flowing my bloodstream that caused my emotions to change. There is such a bell floating somewhere. Believe it. Trust. Oh yeah. Beautiful. Congrats on your marriage. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you guys for coming to my wedding. The desire to write Christina. Reese's fork. There we go. Oh yeah, I should have the background too. Doko. Pretty sure they gave a background. Here we go. Woohoo! Yay! Oh, now you can see the milestones here. That's cool. Yay! Cute icons, they're so cute. Yeah. There's a special Persicaria Kurisu icon. Oh, that! Oh! God does not play dice. Nice. What's in here? Oh wait, this one has the... Oh, I might buy that one. Hey yo, what? I might buy this one for $2.99. For the low price of $2.99. I think this one may be spoilers. But it has a ticket to skip to 60. God damn! So I might buy some of those. They come with tickets. The cheap ones. I can't believe they literally sell spoilers, truly. They should lock that until like you finish the story or something. Anyway, let's go back here. Oh, I forgot. I should have also changed her. As assistant. There we go. Yo, it has a whole intro animation. Damn. Damn! Oh, I'm so sorry that I was not streaming anymore, guys. That was great. Get some tea for your voice, but you're still full of boba. I am still full of boba, yeah. I don't want to see any boba for a while. But goddamn, that went places real fast. So I'll rush it during this weekend and the next to have all the story locked, and next week we will continue reading. Just got the crazy Maid dress. I may think about it, but I really like that pose and the splash art of the regular one. So I'm like, love and hope. Love and hope, yay! Oh, finally. But yeah, I have to farm this week for my Yuri. And then we'll try our luck. And if not, it'll be wallet time. Good old Law and Hope, finally. Yeah, things were way too Chuuni, too whimsy. We needed a good old dose of Law and Hope. Come home. Opening the wine is a sign of weakness, don't give in. But my Yuri! I need my Yushi. Things were too good for too long, dang it. Yeah, truly. Trust no one. You know how it is. You know how it is. Trust no one, not even yourself. Too much fucking with time with no consequences. Yes, exactly. If you watch the anime or play the VN, you see that it kind of goes in a similar way. That like they start just fucking around with the demons, and then like shit starts going down, and you're like, oh, they fucked around and found out. I need my Yuri. I need her to come home. I need to have the trio. Because I mean, even if, you know, it's a collab, the chances of it returning are almost zero. And even if it does return, like if it does get a rerun, like I don't know, maybe they add more characters. So like, you might as well just get the ones now. We reached the episode 12 turning point. Exactly. Now it gets real. Now it gets real. Well, anyway, a bit shorter than usual stream for NeuroCloud. But again, as I was saying, in progress, I think it's mostly the same. Because otherwise, normally it will all be filled with me doing the stages. Which right now I'm just like, now. I might do next stream. I might do this stage we left on though. I might actually do this stage because it's one of those stages that, you know, you play as the characters and things, and it has like some lines during the battles. So like I might do it. Yeah, Valhalla had a rerun. But, you know, collab reruns are usually a thing that they kind of... I don't know, they're kind of weird. Like, the chances of them happening are there, but at the same time, they're really low. Though, I mean, they must be getting some kind of special permission or something for this, because it is left on the archive. So that means something. Usually there's like rights and things that involve with collabs. So they must have reached some sort of agreement. But yeah. Oh, shit just got real, guys. Shit just got real. But yeah, now I'm gonna go rest my throat, have some food, have some lunch. And then just vegetate for the rest of the day until tomorrow. And tomorrow I'll see you guys at almost the same time as today. Just a half an hour later. But I'm not gonna be doing NeuroCloud. I'm gonna be starting the new Reverse 1999 chapter. I might do some reading also, because I usually don't read the character stories. But I might, because my sister told me the one that's on right now for the character that shows up in the story, it's actually really, really good. So I might read it. And character stories are not voiced, so that would mean I have to read more. Yay! But then we'll go to main story and we'll hear everyone's beautiful voices and accents. So yeah, see you, hopefully some of you guys tomorrow. I'll continue on NeuroCloud next week. Tune in to see if I get my Yuri. And yeah, remember to stay safe, take care of yourselves, stay hydrated. And I'll see you guys next time. So bye-bye!